Hello everyone, this is Valderan, this is No Man's Sky, and today I will start something completely new. Uh, One thing, I've been playing so much normally lately, doing the Corvette and stuff like that. I will still do Corvette when and if I can do it on in the abandoned uh, space. So I'm actually going to start a game with the abandoned counted set, and that means there is no alien races, nothing on space stations, and I'm all by myself. Multiplayer is disabled, so yeah, even if anyone wants to come and try to find me, you can't. I'm not here. So let's start the game and see where we end up. It is quite interesting because this is truly survival game, and I am so set on myself. I will come with a warning, by the way. We have a lingering storm over us, so they have warned that we might lose power, internet, everything. So if that's actually true, then I might disappear suddenly. I will always try to get back as quick as I can, but if power is truly gone and it doesn't come back, well, then I might not come back either. So that is kind of the thing. So I can see I have a ship. I can actually scan. That is good news. There's some different things you need here than you need in normal gameplay. You need to be much more proactive. You need to make sure you get everything you need when you find it, because you don't know when you actually is going to find it again. So and as I started with full health, then I'm actually happy. Normally you don't do that, so oh, I should not have done that, but yeah. Always scan before you mine, because otherwise you don't go get the second resource in it. So this is a hot planet, and um, yeah, hot is in some ways not too bad. It's not as bad as radiated or toxic planets, or even freezing. Hey Jebo, how are you today? It took a little while before the... it was good I went for... Well, I hope you will. I have gone to the abandoned universe and is trying out and playing through that because I never actually gave it a proper playthrough, so I'm going to make one I can ship with sometimes. Well, it's not a race, and it's all about you play as you like to play. There is absolutely no right and wrong, and I will emphasize that you decide how you want to play. I'm playing truly survival game now. Oh, I don't know if I can teach you anything. I have played a little bit here and there, but so I got the idea of it, but something was not right, so I put it aside. But I know they have corrected a couple of things, so that's actually why I decided to. I played so much normal things, so I need to do something a little bit different sometimes. And this might be more challenging than anything else. I will say I'm playing on normal difficulty. I'm not playing on permadeath. I will do that at some point, but I need to make sure I have the gist of the mode before anything else. But it's one of these things. It's one of these things. If you don't try it, you can't really say whether it's good or bad. And just playing a couple of hours is not enough. You need to get further in. And that's why I thought, well, if I start playing and start trying to get the Corvette here, that wouldn't be too different from what we've been doing different the other way where. So the thing is, here it's harder to make money, so there is a couple of things that of course will play in. So I saw one of copper as well. Where was that? Pyrite copper was up there or there. I think I take that one, then I kind of cross back to my ship. Yes, I just started it 10 minutes ago. Good evening, Antipod. How are you? You good? You survived the summer? Bloody hell, we have the first autumn storm, so I might disappear very quickly, but that's if the power is cut for some reason. So just to warn you that I'm living on the edge today. Well, I chose the most survival version of the game. I'm playing in abandoned mode. I just started it. So, yeah. So I might have to run around a lot, but well, it's where every interaction with any other races has been disabled. And then still I run into an autopage, but that should not be. But if you have seen, there's an expedition going on at the moment, and it's all about how you create the Corvette, which is a new ship type, where you kind of build your ship and you can walk around in it and put it up as you want. And the last couple of days I've been playing, I actually been doing that, building Corvettes. And then we had a question the other day whether you can do that in abandoned mode. Abandoned mode, you're all alone in the universe, or supposedly are. I don't even know if you at some point might run into anything. There is creatures on some planets, but not all. So yeah, that's so I'm going to give it a proper chance and play for a while and see how that goes, because I'm a little bit curious how that actually pan out with all the things. There was also discussions about the purple systems and all that, but I think it's all been fixed now, so that's what I actually want to kind of find out. Yeah, I found this, and this is actually a life form that should not be. So I need condensed carbon nanotubes and chromatic metals. None of them I have. That have to wait. So 5 out of 6, and there is one more around here. So that could give me a little bit of nanite boost. Is it? I have not played a lot of multiplayer lately, so I will say that I have to take your word for it. okay. That's not good. It's not good when it's buggy. That's but there has been a lot of small updates, so I think they are kind of keep working on things. So, well, I mean the Corvette would be really good for multiplayer. You fly in one ship and fly around and do stuff. I could imagine. But I will say that even if you try, you can't find me today. I'm in a whole other universe. Okay, that's... No, I can imagine there is kind of how can you say it, child diseases around. It is a whole new concept, so... okay. Well, I do think they normally get it sorted relatively quick, but that doesn't make it less annoying. Any sort type of bug is quite annoying when it happens, no doubt about that. I had one the other day where my screen just froze. So I had to restart the game. But at least it had saved just before it went wrong, so that was okay, so I didn't have to play through a lot of the same things again. It was like it knew, oh, I better save here, because otherwise you will be angry. Maybe I should take that one as well while now I'm here. I'm not even being bothered to go to my ship yet, but yeah. And that, of course, as usual, I probably have to repair. More copper, let's pick that up. Ow! be a little bit careful, because yeah, I can get everything you can get other places, but it takes longer time. Definitely takes longer time. I don't have these things yet. The smaller your beam is, the longer time it takes, but the more you get out of it. And it's not always by default is set to the smallest, so I actually don't really know why it's not always, but and I sometimes forget to change it. But in this universe you actually have to squeeze everything out you can. As I said, this is true survival game. There is no... Well, there is other things in the game, of course, but you only have yourself. No, that's the thing. If you want to hear about how it runs on Switch, talk to Welsh Tiger. I know her hobby is playing on Switch. I don't know if Tiger actually did it herself. But I think there's no multiplayer part on that yet. I don't know if that would matter, but yeah. But you're right, it is a little bit pricey, and it's unfortunately Nintendo, not Hello Games, would set the prices. So, still alive. Yeah, that I have heard as well. Hi, Tiger. Yibo is thinking about getting No Man's Sky for Switch. I know you guys have been playing a lot on Switch, so do you have any recommendations? So here in Abandoned Universe, the important thing actually becomes your base. The thing is, I don't want to put a base on a too bad planet, so I don't know if there's any storms here or anything. I haven't actually encountered any so far, but that is not a guarantee. It's still hot. Oh, that's a good question, actually. That's nice. Not useful right now, but I'm sure it will be at some point. So I will say the way I've been running around, not going to the ship, is because I have quite confidence in I can actually survive without problems when I'm in normal mode. So and to be honest, that is my, in general, worst enemy. That's my cockiness when I play. But don't tell anyone. Oh, now I have even bullets for a gun I don't have. That is amazing. Ah. So, first step, finding your ship. That's and of course it's damaged. Yeah. It's very damaged. So it tells me to leave the ship. No, I'll sit here until it fixes itself. 3 months later. So I need to refine, and luckily I can make that. I just need metal plating. And as I said, I was picking up things I know I needed. Welcome to Terramall, and you are very welcome sitting lurking in the background. So I need Okay, that's interesting. There is a hot planet with dissonance in this system. This seems to be warm. This will be useful. This is warm. This is warm. Petrified planet is not good either. So there is Why is that called first base? Bleak moon. That might actually be the option, yeah. That's fair enough. It might not be the worst, so I can make that, I can make that. Oh, I have the recipe for that. That is not normal. So I can actually repair that without any issues. That one I can't make. I need more dihydrogen, so I need to go out and find that. I am making the pure ferrite in a mo. So that's actually, oh, there's dihydrogen up there. So how are we doing here? Oh, it's done. Let's quickly make. Okay, that went a little bit faster than I wanted it to, but can't complain about it being fast, can you? Oh. So yeah, over my part of Britain today is a storm raging. It hadn't really picked up before I started. There was some rain and a little bit of wind, but not too bad. But they have warned that we might lose power and all the fun stuff. So it's a question whether that is going to be the case. So if I disappear suddenly, if I can, I will try to come back as quick as I can. But if power is gone, it's gone. Then can't really do anything about that. But luckily we have fully charged power banks for our phones if things should really go bad. That's something we have learned when we travel, actually, not necessarily being in a storm or anything, but it comes handy in other situations than travel. And we always have candlelight in candles in the house as well. So yeah. But let's see how bad it actually becomes, because it might not be that bad. Oh, actually I should have done something differently, but yeah. It's actually looking like this street light is not on. That is slightly weird. It is on, but not the one outside our house for some reason. Okay. always start wondering when something is not normal. What now? What is happening here? So I'll leave it with that. No, I don't. So I have a lot of cover, so let's actually make some of that into chromatic metal while I go up and get some dihydrogen. When I can fix my ship, I can actually go wherever I want. Oh, there was on the other side as well. Okay. That's pure luxury. So, oh, it's still working. So I'll sit in the ship and mow. Well, I will actually repair it. What? I thought it was only 20 I needed, it was 50. Oh dear. That was a miscalculation on my part. I just stopped it because I thought I had enough. Oh well. Might as well let that continue while I fix that. And I move things a little bit around. Just like that for now. So, can I make antimatter? Yes, I can. So I can actually make fuel as well. You are getting a little bit more things from start when you are playing in abandoned than you do normally, but it's because you kind of need it at this point. So I'm kind of tempted to just repair him and see what happens, because I've never seen that in abandoned before, that we got autoface like this. So curiosity is what drives us sometimes, at least me. Do we actually need to make some more of these? Just keep. I don't want to overproduce at this point. I need to make one of these. So I'll see what happens if I repair him. Was that an objective? Yeah. Okay. That was just wasting my resources, but okay. Luckily, it was resources that can easily be refilled down the line. I was trying to see English MF, do you speak it? And there is of course also a space station, and it's a spectation, because it's an abandoned one. But one thing is sure, if you want to play without pirates attacking you, then abandoned space is actually a good place to do it in. So all space stations will look like this. And if you notice, there is actually the Corvette thingy down here. Problem is you have to walk to it, so I don't have enough money to start building anything at this point, and money is coming very slowly in this but the terminal is there and you can buy stuff, so I will assume that you can build it. I didn't try to build it when I was in, but you can go in and you can purchase modules, and if I had money I could buy them. So without basic modules, I don't know if I have basic modules, so I'll have to find out. I have a cache like normal, I can then put the parts in there. But like always, I will attempt to find them rather than buy them. But that is not going to happen right here and now. It will, well, take time before I get to that point. And that's how it is. There's no ifs and buts. You have to be patient with these kind of things. Here you can modify your ship, and you can even scrap ships if you find them, and all the normal stuff. So I will not scrap anything at this point because it's my only ship. And here's a teleporter. Where can I go? First base. Okay, that makes, I didn't see that in the first. He went to all the planets here, so I have not discovered anything in this system. There is a exosuit upgrade, so I can buy a slot for my exosuit. The first one is free if you take it down there, so that I will do. Multi-tool expansion. Well, as I don't know when I get another one, then at least get some slots on to put things on if I get some. Data, that is useful. The scanner module, that is actually equally useful. It's not a lot, but it gives a little bit more money when I scan. So that's it here. I can't go into the back room because I don't have an atlas key. It takes some time before I can buy that. On this side is the trade terminal, and that looks weird. And that is something you have to get used to when you actually play in abandoned mode. It won't really tell you a lot. Well, yeah. So it's about checking the prices. So I don't have any more of that. That one is a seller, so that goes over there. But if you check, the price is the medium value. So if it sells for more than that, sell it. If it sells for less than that, hold it. At least that's how I do it. So I go in sell, ship, 25, that was more than the 24, so sell. I can't get in there because I don't have the atlas key still. Oh, there's an encrypted. And the thing is, always look around because sometimes there's things laying around. So I'm actually curious to check that guy's base, and I was going to that planet anyway, because I think that would actually be the best place to put a base, but I'm not going to put a base where he is. Or was. Downloading, so I can't even go to that base. And he might not even be in an abandoned universe, he might be in normal, and I don't know. Shouldn't really run into people, but that's one of those things which sometimes happen. And I do think I have multiplayer disabled, so no multiplayer today. So I think it's that one. Which was not that one. It's the one behind that. Do I go to that side or the other side? Now it's telling me to install the module for the broadcaster. There's no need to do that until you actually have a broadcaster. Before I'm making any bases, I'm actually looking at it first. Because if it's too boring to look at, I don't want a base there.